So hey there guys, I've just watched episode 6 of Vinland Saga. The reaction is in the description, go watch it and go back here if you want to listen to the discussion. And the discussion starts right now. And what can I say? This is pretty sad. And I don't like wars. I don't like stories about wars because war is wrong. However you look at it, war always makes civilians suffer. And that's what we're seeing here. And yeah, and as I've said, this anime really resembles Attack on Titan. In many cases. I'm not gonna go one by one because I already did that in the episode a few times in this episode, but previous episode also had a lot of resemblance. And we all know that Attack on Titan is, not all, not good. Don't want to spoil. It's bad to discuss one anime and bring another one. But yeah, just war is bad. If you watch the situation from one perspective, you can kinda feel okayish. But when it's shown from both perspectives and you know that, there were English people living on their land and having fun. And then the Vikings, those Duns, appeared. And from all the fucking sides of the England, decided to live there. And of course, it's understandable that English were not happy with that. It was their land. It was their island. Vikings, they lived on a continent. A huge continent. And English, they just live on a small island. It's not small compared to like other islands, but it's small compared to the continent. And it's not the best place in the world, to be honest. And still those Vikings decided to live with British. And of course, yeah, they started taking their places, their land and their resources and everything. And it's not good if you're a reasonably big country and another reasonably big country appears right near your border. It's gonna create some tension, between the two, which is of course very unwelcome. And I have no surprise that English ended up attacking Duns. Of course, they were brutal. They killed people, like naked people, and their wives and their children, and fuck them for that. But we all know that it's not like, most likely, of course, sometimes it may be some group of people just deciding to do that, but it was all ordered by the king to do that. And of course, unfortunately, during those times, king decided. So he sits there and says, look, march troops there, kill everyone here, kill everyone there. Sorry, forgot to turn off the sound. It's kings decides, and not every single king is a nice and wise man. Sometimes they just do things because they think it's cool, because of their pride or of their own some just do that for fun or something like that. So king ordered that, even though maybe he had reasons, maybe he had no reasons, but yeah, he decided to do that, and now he got what. For him it's okay. He's the king. He's sitting in a stupid ass castle and giving the commands. But people are suffering. His people. He ordered to eradicate a little village of Vikings, and now Vikings killing villages of English people. And Askeladd is just a mercenary, and his group, they're just mercenaries. They're like 5 pounds of gold is like his standard payment. Women and meat and stuff. I don't know where he spends that money. Where? I mean, they live for what they take. They just rob the village, like kill pigs and have meat out of it. They have women, take some weapons and all that. Where Askeladd spends all those money? He had 2 whole bags of gold, like 10 pounds of gold. After killing Askeladd, after killing Thors. And he had another money, I suppose, for killing the previous village. So I don't know what he's planning to do with those money, but he's a rich motherfucker. He wants to have his own kingdom or something. I'm not sure. And yeah, and such people like Askeladd, they're liking what's happening because it's just work for them. But they're doing dirty work. But I mean, those people, all of his bandits, they're just bandits. You can look at those faces. They're like crazy, evil people who have no regrets for what they're doing. They're just doing it. They're just like beasts in human form. They're having fun from it. They're having kicks, like ooh, eating mushrooms and then laughing, and then raping women. I understand this as old times we're speaking about, and this was, it was kind of everywhere at those times, but it doesn't mean it's good. It doesn't mean it's really pleasing to see other people dying from this fuckers. The only person that I'm caring is, in this team is, of course, Thorfin, but even he, with his hatred and this mission to get good, basically, so he can duel Askeladd, even he started making those terrible acts of violence. And even him killing 1, 2, 3 people is one thing, but he's a part of a bigger threat, a part of this team who's like just erases whole villages. While his father said, you do not use this weapon to kill others. You use it to protect yourself. But no, of course you can kind of say that every fight is kind of protection, because during the fight you can be harmed. But protection is when you're sitting and doing nothing and someone comes with a knife. And then you fight, and that's protection. But when you come on an enemy territory with a knife, it's not protection, it's attack. It's an attack. So yes, he's not using this weapon. He's not killing people for protection. He's killing people to kill people. He's earning experience and points, to achieve the level where he can fight Askeladd. And Askeladd feeling really good. He's like using him. He's using little guy because he knows he can use him. Oh, you do that, so you will earn your fight. That was a very, very instant transformation in basically one episode from little kiddo to little maniac kiddo. And of course, it was really sad to see an old woman crying because she had heart. She was a good man. I'm not sure if she's dead or not. They didn't show us that, but it kind of looked like, symbolism was there. But who knows? She was a nice woman. She wanted to save him, to protect him, and said that you don't act violent when it's not. I mean, she didn't say that, but her philosophy was that not everything should be dealt with violence. But I mean, such a naivety. She said like something about the women. Something. It's like men fighting women. They're not. No, no, my woman. They kill women and they rape them, and it's terrible. And yeah, she protected him. While if she didn't do that, she could have probably saved the village, but I'm not sure. Probably, yeah, Thorfin would have just killed the man and ran away anyways. But that's sad, people. This is really sad. Currently, we don't have strong characters on the side of British, and we're watching from the perspective of kinda evil Duns. I mean, I'm not judging Duns as a nation, but just the group of Askeladd. So, anyways, I haven't even started. So, I'm gonna be kinda short with this one. So yeah, we see the ship, we see a little Thorfin. And voice of Thors telling the story about England and Vikings occupying it, and of course there were fights between the two always, which is understandable, absolutely understandable. And then they arrive in another place in England and see a lot of dead bodies. Set up a camp. Speak with some dude, also another kind of Viking. But they had he had another interesting thing. He said that it's not like you're not the same as me or something like that. So I suppose they're both Vikings, they were both Duns or something, but he thinks about this team of goons not very well, I suppose. They wanted to make some deal, but yeah, but archers appeared, and goddamn it, archers without any support and failed to kill everyone. That was so unrealistically stupid to even try to attack armed Vikings with like 15 archers that can't hit a goddamn target except for poor horse that was like completely killed by those archers. Okay. Horse, he got them all. And Thorfin kinda tried to fight, but of course he was not prepared for that. Of course he was saved by Askeladd, who's like, oh, it was you here, yeah? Didn't notice you. Okay, see you. And he harmed Thorfin a bit. And then Thorfin killed his first man, and that started. His legacy of pirate with his people started. He fought with them here, he fought with them there. They used him as a scout in winter. He got another knife as well. He killed 2 doggos. So yeah, just a little tiny beast of a man raised by pirates. And I'm not gonna be surprised if at some point he's gonna say like, you know what? I actually don't really care about revenge anymore. Or maybe no, maybe he's gonna kill Askeladd and then like, I'm your leader now, bitches. Something like that. I don't see him as a good character anymore. Even though, I mean, of course, he originally was a nice kiddo and he has all the reasons to act the way he acts, but I don't see him as a good guy. He's like anti-hero, antagonist in a way. But we'll see. At least he saw in this woman's crying face, he remembered his family, and at least he's not yet completely divided of feelings. But yeah, it's still sad. So we met the woman and her daughter. Nice looking, beautiful daughter. They saved Thorfin and gave him food. That was really weird that they were speaking on a. All of them are speaking Japanese. They're not even trying to make subtitles or something. They should have made, that Thorfin is speaking Japanese. Means Viking language, like Dan language, Danish or whatever. And these people speaking at least somewhat broken English or something with subtitles, because we have to feel that they're like different people. Because I was like, it kind of broke the atmosphere and the feeling of different nations, different kind of people. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I kind of feel like it was a missed opportunity, or at least made in the wrong way. You shouldn't voice like with the same language two different kinds of people who speak different languages, because you don't know what he understands, what he doesn't understand. And by the way, nice, Thorfin kind of speaks English, even though we don't understand, because he speaks the same language, and then he kind of sees like broken Japanese kind of, and says like, oh, I'm speaking English. I don't know, it was just weird. I think it was done not good. So they washed Thorfin and make him look like Krista from Attack on Titan, and he looks good. And then that man on the horse appears and says like, oh, haven't you seen the spy who killed people? So she even knew, this woman knew he killed people, and she said that he had his reasons. I mean, yes, he had his reasons, but I don't think those reasons were really good, and they didn't make whatever he did a correct move, or yeah. So the woman was just very kind-hearted, and it was obviously she's gonna die or something. I'm just worried about her daughter now. Judging by how this anime goes, it's very brutal. It's very like savage, I'd say. I'm gonna predict that probably in the next episode, the girl, her woman, her daughter is gonna be kidnapped. I mean, taken by our goons, and Thorfin is gonna see her being raped or something, and she's gonna see him, and this is gonna be just another trauma for the man, or he's just gonna like endure it, because in the end there was like this moment of him kind of like deal with it, endure it. So becoming like a stone-faced killer in a way. I have a bad feeling about that happening. I hope not, because you know me. I think that killing women in anime should be illegal and banned in all countries. I mean, yeah, have lollies, porn and shit, but do not kill women. Never. Especially beautiful women. Because my heart pains when that happens. And Thorfin said like, you run away. I mean, he just completed his mission. Gave the signal to stupid ass pirates. Yeah, so you can go and kill everyone now. Amazing. and poor woman saw Thorfin as like crazy animal. You know, this face shows everything that you have to see in this character for now. And her face, she was crying. She basically lost her faith in humanity at that moment. Yeah. Even this little tiny boy wasn't the one you can trust. And then we see little flashes of Thorfin's family and the gorgeous man, Thors. Jesus, man. I wish you fucking killed all of those fuckers. Askeladd's goons. You would have saved so many lives. My god. His philosophy, I mean, this is also kind of an interesting point. Like, I'm a super duper warrior, I killed a lot, and I don't want to make any more evil now. So I will not kill. But basically, him not killing those goons, and he probably could have killed a lot of them. A lot, maybe not everyone, but a lot of them. Enough for Askeladd to go out of business. At least for a noticeable amount of time. And maybe even killing Askeladd himself. If he did that, if he killed them, probably other lives would have been saved. So Thors not doing this and saying that I don't want to kill people anymore has basically passively killed more people than he could have actively killed at that moment. And I mean, those people he could have killed, those were fucking animals. But people they're killing now are just ordinary nice guys. I mean, not everyone, of course. Archers attacked them, and of course it's war. But destroying villages and women, children, nope. Nope. So, yeah. Currently, it's all kinda sad what's happening. I thought the woman may be a bit longer in the story, but no, they just decided to deal with that. That's sad, but I mean, we'll see. I still don't know what the type of story that is. It may change, it may evolve, but I just hope it's not gonna be a 50, 100 episodes, considering that like the first season is 25 or something episodes, and there should be more. At least there's much more content in the original source, as I've been told. So I just hope this is not gonna be one long ass story of Thorfin and his goons fighting, Askeladd and his goons fighting, and Thorfin being with them up until the moment he earns a fight with Askeladd. I want this story to develop more. I want something like radically weird and something like happen, you know, where like I know everyone dying and Askeladd and Thorfin have to survive together, and they're like having those moments of hate, love, hate together, and like something, and then them evolving. So I don't know. I'm just hoping something's gonna change, because just looking at poor people dying and Thorfin completely transforming into a little animal. I mean, it's cool now, but I don't think it's gonna be cool for a long time. And I'm interested to see what's more there's gonna be and what's next. But for now, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Gonna check and edit videos. Gonna check if the microphone works good or not, because it's gonna be very sad if it's not working good. But I hope it's good. So thanks again. See you in the next episode, guys. Bye bye.